I'm ISSA OPP. Posted up downtown on the block. You can find me on Instagram, ISSA_OPP_B with 2 H's, B-I-H-H. Well, I'm born at Good Samaritan's Hospital. I'm from the Raw, like 31st Street area. Shit, yeah, I grew up in the Raw. That's like my stomping grounds. Everywhere out there, really, I'd have been everywhere out there. Everybody out there know me. If you don't, shit, I'm a good person too, though. I was a badass jit, so I got a lot of memories of like doing badass shit, you know, throwing rocks at cars, typical shit. Fucking going, I never been to no, this is probably why, this why a lot of people don't know me. I never been to no public schools after middle school. I went to Turning Points from 6th grade. From then I got on probation early, so I went to the school called AMI, or PBMI, people know it as Palm Beach Marine Institute. Shit. Got into a lot of trouble there, so I ended up going to a juvenile program. After that, I came home. I went back to Turning Points. From Turning Points, I went to Rivera Beach Prep High School. Earliest memories of wanting to rap came from like, yeah, I was bad as fucking elementary school. So my mama had a lot on her plate. I ended up moving to Chicago with my auntie for like 2 years. I was like 6 at the time. So I ain't never had no older siblings or nothing. So when I got around my older cousin, like we used to listen to a lot of like T.I., a lot of shit really. And then like, so yeah, Scrappy, them niggas inspired me, motherfucking. So I remember we had like this Walkman that record or whatever, I don't know what it's called, but we used to like record ourselves like fake rapping or whatever. We'll spit a little something, play it back, spit some more, just be playing around or whatever really. When I got back to Florida, I was like 9. I ain't start writing till I like turned 11. I started writing this shit. Then my cousin Lakami, shit, he hadn't recorded the first song I ever wrote. He recorded the first song I ever wrote. He was going by Loco at the time. So I remember the first thing I wrote and recorded. It was with my cousin Lil Lee, my cousin Mert. Lakami recorded that bitch. That bitch was hard, I ain't gonna lie. We used to post that shit on MySpace and shit like that. Just fucking around. Honestly, that's what I always knew I wanted to do. I ain't never had no like for sports or like interest in it. I ain't never watch it or nothing like that. So to me, the only thing I knew how to do was rap. So that's what I did. I always was writing since 11. I used to stay with notebooks. My mama done found my shit and seen the cuss words I was writing and shit and threw it away, all type of stuff like that. I done went through a lot of shit like that. I done tried to rewrite it, probably rewrote it even better or something like that. Man, yeah, I always wanted to do that. So once I first heard myself on a track, on a burnt CD, man, that shit made me fall in love. So that's what I just took off from doing. I just took off there. I used to aggravate this nigga Lakami like every time I came over, like, man, we gonna record, we recording. And that's what we'll do. We'll either record, play some instrumentals and write, or listen to our shit that we already got, shit like that. All right, this had to been like 2009 to 2010. Just hearing the feedback that I got, I play it for my family, they'll be like, yeah, you hard, you got something. And I heard like, even my Uncle Brent, he would tell me like, all right, I remember my little cousin Gino, we used to do music together too. And then so my cousin Legino, he had told my Uncle Brent, he was like, yeah, rock a rap, let's put him in the studio. And then Brent was like, yeah, he probably could rap, cause that little nigga, he been through a lot of shit. And I'm knowing I've been through a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit to talk about. And I got substance, I can rap. I know how to structure the shit. Once I learned how to count bars, Lakami taught me how to count bars, which really, I feel like was kind of elementary. Like I already was doing that, but I wasn't writing it in sections to where like I would now. Like I just write a full page and I know where I'm switching at and like I know where I'm switching the flow at and shit like that, but once I learned that, it made it easier for me, like to know. It was good knowledge to pick up. All right, right now, I'm putting together, well, I'm putting in my input for the collab mixtape with Respect the Vibes, and I'm willing to collab with a lot of the artists that I've met from fucking with Respect the Vibes, shit like that. I'm also working on, all right, so 2023, I went to prison. And that like slowed up a lot of shit for me because I was in the process of coming out with a mixtape called Inhale 2 until I exhale. And like I had songs and shit ready, but I had failed. I fell on my face and that fucked me up. That slowed down my process. So, and then now I can't get into my old email, and so I can't retrieve a lot of them songs, so I'm starting from scratch. So, my goal is now to like just record as much as I can, drop videos, because that's where I was messing. I realized that's where I was messing up at. People was telling me that too. I was just dropping a lot of audios and stuff. I wasn't really making no videos. I ain't had no videos, nothing for nobody to look at. And that's what I want to tap into, dropping videos and shit. I can get to you like this. So like, I had a bunch of legal issues. I had like, I'm gonna start from 2017. I came home from a gun charge, right? Then that same day I came home, I ended up like getting shot and I got locked back. Well, I got shot, went to the hospital, healed up a little bit, but not all the way though. I was still fucked up. I was still at the home. I was still at the house with like holes in my neck and shit. And then the police picked me up. Well, they told me, cause you know when you get shot, they cut off all your clothes and shit like that, and take everything you had on you. And like I was trying to get that stuff back. The police told me I could come pick it up, but it was really a setup play. They told me to come pick it up. I went. They locked me up, telling me that I'm the reason for me getting shot. I tried to rob somebody, this and that, whatever. Whatever they put together with. The person that shot me, he didn't go to jail, he had a gun license. But that nigga shot me in the back, in like the back of my head and shit, so like, it wasn't no justified shooting. And you can't say I was trying to rob you because you shot me in my back, pretty much. And then so like, I took that shit to trial, I beat the shit. Had some more cases I took to trial, I beat the shit. And I did that with public defenders. But like I was in there studying case laws that's similar to my case, so I can know what to say or what to tell my lawyers to say so that I can get up out of that situation. Cause I know I'm dealing with public defenders and a lot of times they working with the people that's trying to lock you up and shit. So I had to get them something to work with. And then so like, they was telling me when we beat the case, they was like, oh man, you gotta be on point now, cause they really don't like people that's coming in and they feeling like they have them right where they want them and you end up beating the case and stuff. So you gotta like be on your A game and not get in no trouble. They gonna be out to get you. They gonna be watching you, all type of stuff. So I came home. I was moving a lot better, I ain't gonna lie. I had my son, so I really my son kept me out of a lot of trouble. I had him most of the time. And then, like, I had a bunch of situations surrounding me that put me under the radar of the feds. And like, really, okay, so fast forward to 2022, I had got caught with a gun by the ATF and Riviera Beach police. They was in the same car, like following me, watching me, trying to figure out what I got going on. I'm so high, I ain't even noticing. I'm not watching nothing, I ain't in my review, I ain't nothing. I'm just listening to music and probably recording videos for my story, my Facebook story and shit. And just tripping really. And so like, yeah, the ATF hadn't got me. They fucking locked me up. And it was surprising to me because in 30 days, I got no file. You don't know what that means? They pretty much dropped the case. They ain't want nothing to do with it. They dropped the case, I got out. I'm thinking I'm scot-free, I'm feeling like shit. I just whooped them again without even having to put up a fight. A year later, 2023, right after my birthday, like my birthday March 15th. This March 22nd, I had got locked up, riding around with my uncle and shit. We was riding around, we had just left the strip club, and they telling me I got a warrant, and I'm like, I ain't done nothing to have no warrant. I'm feeling like I'm being pranked or some shit, and I'm like, hell no, I ain't got no warrant. They're like, yeah, you got a federal warrant. Now I really think they bullshitting. I'm like, man, hell no, I ain't got no federal warrant. I ain't did nothing federal to have no federal warrant. They're like, yeah, you going to jail. I went to jail, and I sat from there to just last year, November 17th. Shit, I want to bring what I got to offer. I know, like, I got some raw, uncut talent. Like, it's like no other, really. I do me, like. And okay, how I feel about Palm Beach culture, I love it. I love the county. So like, I love everything I be seeing that be going on. Everything except for like the support, the lack of support, the bumping heads, people not collabing or whatever for whatever reasons. I can't speak on everything or whatever, everybody else but me and how I feel. Shit, I'm willing to work with anybody. I ain't got too many issues that'll stop me or hinder me from working with certain artists or nothing like that. Yeah, I wanna work. But I've been running into like artists and shit. I wanna work with Yeezo. I don't know, I'm kinda puzzled right now because I don't know what's going on. I don't know who doing what for real. I really just been focused on what I got to do at this point. I want to get my buzz up. I'm trying to get heard all around the globe. I'm trying to go international. I'm trying to go overseas, all that shit. I'm trying to do shows, videos, everything. I'm trying to get my merch popping. I'm trying to get endorsements, all that good stuff. Just don't procrastinate. Don't let a lot of time fly by. Get to doing what it is that you say you're trying to do. Even if, like, say you ain't got the support or funds or whatever the fuck, there's plenty of ways to get money, and there's plenty of ways to put your shit out there until you do get the support. Cause a lot of times you might think you ain't got the support, that's just cause people probably don't see the potential cause you probably not put in the effort. Just put in the work and support gonna come. Like, real recognize real, and people that seek talent can see talent, and they gon' definitely start reaching out once they see that you serious about what you're trying to do. I believe in God. Like, I really don't too much get into a lot of religious stuff because, like, I believe in a higher power. I got a lot of opinions that, I don't know, might shake the world or whatever, but I honestly don't think that a human being I don't think like some material that was probably written by a man could like pretty much really, nah, don't get me wrong, I live by a lot of things that's in the Bible because I believe in like positivity and shit like that, but I just don't think that no human would know what's going on or what's destined to go on or what happens after death or like what God wants for us unless you actually feel like you had a spiritual connection with him and he's spoken to you, you've spoken to him. Like, I kind of stay away from the religious talks. Of course, my big cousin, Lakami, he supported me from day one since he knew I wanted to do this. I done ran into DJs and producers like Cooley LaCool. He recorded a lot of my music for me and like kind of mentored me, told me like what to do, how to move, what I should be working on, how I should be working on it. DJ Rocker, I fuck with DJ Rocker. He done put me on a collab mixtape before. Ado, I fuck with Ado. I met him performing at open mics. And like we've been kind of locked in there since then. I-Pound, I rock with I-Pound too. He done like shot me beats, done recorded me, all this and that. And you know, shit, I just met you guys, Respect the Vibe movement, so I'm fucking with that too. Inhale too, I'm trying to continue that. And I know for a fact this highly anticipated too, cause people be reaching out to me about it like, man, you've been teasing us with this for 4 years, what's up with that? But see, a lot of people don't even know that I got locked up and shit too. Some people think I just fell off the face of the earth and shit like that. Yeah, I had some mishaps, so it's coming, it's still coming. I just had things that that set me back a few steps, so I'm taking the steps forward to go ahead and get that out and get that and to be real, I do have titles, but I guess I'm gonna talk about that later because I'm really putting all my energy into Inhale too. And then I got a string of projects after that. Yeah, man, this rap shit, it gets shaky sometimes, but if this really what you wanna do and you ain't just doing this because you think you see money in it or you trying to see some fame or clout or anything like that, just put your foot on the pedal, just do that shit, just do it. Put your all into it. Nigga know we all got a life, we got families to take care of and shit like that, but do what you're trying to do. Perfect your craft, record, shit, networking gets you in the door too. Like, people don't really realize that. People be wanting to be like, oh, I don't do no features or I don't need nobody, nothing. Everybody need a team. A team could really push you faster and further than one man. Like, we need to get rid of that mindset, and really we all need to, as in Palm Beach, we need to like, even if people tied into different groups or whatever, that don't mean you can't like network with outside your group and fuck with people, work with people, help push people, help promote people, help support people, because it take a village to make the dream come true. We need to kick the door down collectively. We don't need to just be focused on I or me. We need to do this shit, real shit. That's how I feel. Shout out Respect the Vibes. This ISSA OPP checking in. Once again, you can follow me on Instagram, ISSA_OPP_BIHH. BIHH.
You do what you can do, I do what I gotta do. If I make it in, you know that I'ma let my partners through. Why the fuck you paranoid and think I got it out for you? I been in the studio, my niggas talking about opping you. That boy playing with binges, ooh, we talking about robbing you. I like the way we planned it, my bro picked out a spot for dude. Called the play and ran it, that's the shit we proud to do. Ain't no understanding, you tryna score, we fouling you. Hey, they say it's a draw on shooters, but all of these niggas be clutching on tooters. Go for that nigga shit add in the movie, I rock my fight, swear to God I'ma use it. And I ain't just rapping, it's deeper than music. I speak on that shit when it happened, you knew it. You had a chance, what happened, you blew it. I seen that shit coming, I already knew it. I'm taking off, I ain't waiting on you. Money coming in looking like I grew it. Making it rain, ain't talking about fluid. Gun on me, you know I drew it. When I pull up, they be looking stupid. Ain't no love, I shoot like Cupid. Ain't no pitch, hit everything moving. All gang shit, you not included. No limit, youngest, you know it's a movement. I got mob ties, bloods on my side. I rep that green, I am not slime. East side, shotgun. Go get a body, I got one. You must be trying to get shot, son. He gon' get robbed if he got son. Don't come in the trap and no cop none. You must be trying to tell cops, son. You not a plug, so start front. I plug 'em with slugs, I'ma stop some. Them niggas don't be on they block for nothing. I grab me a stick and the Glock and I'm hunting. This bitch got kicked, come get your ass hunted. Keep me an onion, I gotta stay blunted.